Hola amigos, it's Will here from Will's Custom Figures with another custom figure review. Today, for the first time in a long time, reviewing some of my current work in progress figures. And I'm going to talk you through how I'm making them, what I'm doing, the decisions that I've made and not made. And hopefully you guys like this big bad breakdown of some of the stuff that I'm working on as we speak for customers and commissions from around the world. So to give you a little bit of a backstory on this, I have a fantastic customer of mine, David, and he is extremely talented at coming up with creative ideas and also inspiring me to come up with different and creative ideas and challenging projects to work on. So with this, as you can see, this is Kenzo Suzuki, the Japanese I guess he's a Japanese legend. I probably wouldn't say Japanese legend, but at least former WWE wrestler. I think he teamed up with people like Rene Dupree, but there was never really a very good figure made of him. So I'm going to hopefully do him some justice, give you a bit of a 360, create the gown that he used to wear when he was on that tag team run. I used a what was it? One of the Nasty Boys bodies, I think, for the base of this, and then used clay all the way around, as you can probably see, to make the tassels to attach the head and do the sleeves on the arm. I'm all about trying to make them look as realistic as possible. I know some people it's all about articulation. That isn't something I'm too bothered with, so the head doesn't move, but the arms still move, as you would expect from a Hasbro. So we're going to move on to the Lucha Underground Mil Muertes, and this was very challenging to come up with. So I've used, as you can probably tell, a hacksaw Jim Duggan body. I've took lots of pictures from YouTube as well, that from my customer David has sent to me, and tried to get down some of the main details here that I probably need to capture and get on the figure without just using paint. I think that's important for any customizer to know, is that you're not going to be able to make a fantastic figure just from painting. You are going to need to use cues and use the clay that you're using to give you a bit of a guide as to where you want to get certain lines and details. The straps on Mil Muertes' outfit I can paint on and make look quite effective. However, I probably wouldn't have made this and these additions here look as effective had I just used paint. What I've also tried to do is add on as much detail. I don't know if you can see this here. I don't know if you see the different textures. There you go. There's a slightly better light there. He has sort of like a feathery outfit at the back, like a feathery robe. So what I did is I used a previous WWE sort of silicone jacket here and cut that to fit for the robe that falls down at the back. I'll then use card and reinforce that with super glue, and then also reinforced it again with a glue gun, going over to give it different textures on all of these nice feathers that are coming off. And you know what? I think he's going to look absolutely brilliant when he's done. The clay work, I use just simple Amazon sculpting tools and Polymer Super Sculpey clay for that. Adding in a lot of detail using the different stainless steel tools that you can get on there. And you know what? I don't think it's turned out too bad. And when it's painted, oh my God, this is going to be a standout centerpiece for any person's display, especially people that love their Lucha Underground. Okay, and the final figure I'm going to talk you through today, and the reasons why and decisions that I've made with this, is the fantastic, the one and only Drago. And for me, he was always the most standout and recognizable person on the Lucha Underground wrestling show. If anyone that hasn't seen it, please watch it. It's absolutely brilliant. It's a bit like a Pulp Fiction style grindhouse badass take on the wrestling industry, and it personally reinvigorated me and my interest in wrestling for a very long time. Some super talented people coming out of that promotion. So with Drago, I think this is a pretty standard outfit for him. He has the I don't know what you call this thing, sort of in between the legs. It drops down, I guess, piece of material. I can't really think of the name for it. Please, someone tell me in the comment section below what that piece of material is called in between his legs. I've added all the spikes onto the sides of the legs, as you can see going up here. Very delicate work, multiple hours of work and detail going into there, including the spikes, the shoulder pads, The Milne Muertes and the Drago head sculpts, I'm not sure where they're from, but they were sent to me by David. So thank you, David, for sending those over. And obviously it's my job then to make sure that I can pull off that it's meant to be on this Jake the Snake body that I've used. I have added the shoulder pads on, the collar, all of the spikes, a little bit of card here, just so it has a slight bit of flexibility, and that will still retain after I've painted it as well. And of course the fantastic head sculpt that's on there. Not sure if it's too bright for me to show you, but yeah, you can kind of see how awesome and detailed that is. Now, the amount of time that I've put into these already, I'd probably say upwards of about 3 hours for these two, maybe 2 hours for Kenzo. Articulation, as I've mentioned, really isn't that important to me, and I don't think it's that important to a lot of my customers and repeat customers. The height-wise, they all stand, I would probably say, at about just over 4 inches tall, and here they are next to a standard Hasbro wrestling figure. Here you've got the legendary Sergeant Slaughter. I'm going to start now doing a little bit of painting, so I'll give you guys an update. If you want to see it, let me know in the comment section below. The 3 of these I think are going to look absolutely fantastic, and it's about time I did a bit of an insight into some of the custom figures I'm working on. If you are interested in seeing any other details or custom figure reviews, please let me know. This is like kind of my workbench, what I've got going on at the moment. Lots of different creative projects going on there, and hopefully something that you guys are interested in. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought of this video. Please like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram and Facebook. I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. Take it easy, and thank you so much again for watching. Have a great evening, guys.